Let's go, people. What a day. What a couple days, I guess. I'm trying to get this video off for 3 or 4 days now. I don't know if this is the 3rd or 4th day. Oh boy. But one thing I can say for sure is the hate. The hate. It's what got me all fucked up, man. Right. I put a video together yesterday with some footage from my walk around the neighborhood yesterday. And some footage from a dash camera of mine because I was out walking my dogs yesterday morning and I happened to stumble across some heavy drug users passed out, well, you know, doing the nod. Maybe you don't know, but they're doing the nod. What we call the nod. And it's sitting like just nodded out, right? So I walked by and had myself a look-see, and there was no drug paraphernalia or needles or anything of the such sitting out in the open, so I just kept walking, no bother, right? Everybody's allowed to use a bench, especially if you're in that state and you can't walk. So, a couple hours later, I go pick the wife up from work. And as we're coming back down the road, past the same bench, I mentioned to the wife, oh, I wonder if these guys are still sitting on the bench. And boom, there's a cop car sitting out. Well, a police vehicle sitting on the side of the road. And that's when I see the one guy. He's still sitting on a bench. And I notice that he's the guy that lives in the neighborhood. He's somebody that's come on some hard times. We all ain't got an easy life, you know. And one thing about life is it's lessons intended for everyone. We're always learning, right? I've lived in this exact house for 19 years. I've lived in this area for 24 years. I've come to know the people in the area, right? So we do around the block and we come back and I stop at the stop sign, which is right beside the bench, and I'm like, yo, what's up? Somebody call the cops on you guys. And he come walking up to the van because he realized who it was, and he's like, oh yeah, we had a chat for about 5 minutes. When I go look over the camera footage, the dash cam footage, it's about 5 minutes. We're sitting at the stop sign. No vehicles come up behind us. We're not obstructing anybody's travels. But we found out real fast who called the cops on him because he come out of the freaking house right behind my van and snaps a picture of my license plate. I guess he's suspecting I'm these guys' drug dealer or something. But whatever. Takes a picture of my license plate and then instantly drops his cell phone. It's one of those new bendable flip screen, whatever. I don't even know, man. They're like top of the line, brand new cell phone. Mr. Nosy Pants breaks his phone trying to get a picture of my freaking license plate. It's like somebody went smacked it out of his hand right when he's taking a picture. Anyways, I laughed at him. Told him that's instant karma. Like instant karma, buddy. And I've been stuck in like this hate mode. Right? Like this dude pissed me off, man. I seen him do that shit, drop his phone, so I come back home. I only lived 2 seconds away, literally come around the corner, park my vehicle, walk back down the street, and dude that took my picture, he's gone. He went back in his house, right? I keep talking to Buddy and sit there on the bench, have like a 25-minute chat with him. And, just share some love, man. That's all people really want, is to have somebody to tell their story to. Maybe listen to some kind words of wisdom, and it's that simple, right? I didn't go out there with an ounce of hate in my body towards the gentleman. I know who he is. Well, I don't know who he is. I just see him around a lot. I know he's from the neighborhood. I know where he lives. Doesn't seem to be much of a problem. He's got a drug addiction. Everybody seems to be addicted to one thing. It's like money or hate, right? It's ridiculous. So, well, I've been pissed off lately. I can admit it. I've been mad. I've been angry. But one thing you get to do when you're in these emotional states is you get to learn. This is a lesson, right? We're all here learning. I started writing stuff down. But before I get into that, I'm going to go have a smoke break. AKA Coke break. Then I'm going to come back. We're going to get into the word hate. And then the word war. And I'm going to explain to you all the codes within. How those words are being used against us. And they have double face. They have an evil side, they have a beneficial side, they have a positive side. So we'll talk about that in a second here. I'm just going to go burn over here. Okay. So, I'm gonna bring the old. That was a blast. Speaking of a blast, I had a blast from my past. Just yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. I woke up with the meaning of family. It was weird. I was in the middle of a sleep, and just woke up, and I was like, family, father and mother, I love you. That is family. Wow, cool. Anyway, this is a little bonus word I guess we'll throw in there. So, let's get into hate. Let's get into some hate. These are all the words I want to try and talk about today. I just nailed family. Yay, bang, out of the park. I'll put a tick beside that one. Okay, so, how can I say this? Hate. It's a very powerful word. It ignites emotions, right? When you hear the word hate, you think you're not supposed to like something. And that's what we've been told all of our lives, that hate means to have ill regards to other people and their places and their things, right? So hate, what they've told us all along, hate, it stands for having anger towards everything. That's what hate is, right? They tell us that so that we hate, because hate, it's an emotion. It draws feelings, right? The word, you hear it and you get all emotional. Emotions are energy. It's the energy that creates your reality. If you don't believe in magic and spells, well, I believe by the time you're done watching my videos, you're going to have a different outlook, because your opinion is just an opinion. You're going to have different facts to go off of. So hate, they've told us to have anger towards everything. That's what it means. Because hate is a raw emotion. Hate is the human's average thought energized. It's another hate. Right? Humans' average thought energized. That should tell you right there the alternate route for hate. It's true intention. It's just an igniter for the flame, right? Because all it does is for the person who created it, it creates energy that can be put to work for their financial gain, for their profits, right? Mosquitoes are out like nuts. This sucks. Yeah, so they've designed the word hate to keep us separated, to keep us in competition. Right? As long as we're in competition with each other, they're making money, right? Because they can sell guns, bulletproof vests, ammo, armored cars, safety courses, all this bullshit, because there's hate. And hate means this. Hate means do bad to somebody else. But let's just switch it up like anything else. You can switch it up. And hate also means harness all their energy. That's what they do with it. They harness all their energy, their being us. So we can just change that to say harness all the energy. That's all you're doing with your emotion. Your human's average thought energized is you're harnessing that energy. Right? This is the breaking of the spells, or the understanding of the spells, I guess. Right. So, we just figured out, man, there's a lot of mosquitoes. And they're trying to soak in my blood. I have these freaking bites all up my legs because I got my freaking pants all open at the bottom. Anyways, that's hate. Love Well, it's the opposite of hate. Right? So people think, oh, love is good. Well, of course it is. It's just, I could tell you that shoe means love, right? And if enough people repeat it, it becomes love, right? It becomes that emotion. You look at my shoe and you get all lovey-dovey and stuff, right? You feel affectionate about a shoe. But the word shoe means, goes on your foot. But for some reason, love means care and compassion, trusting and all that, right? Like anything positive, that's what love is. And all these different words, right? Words are just spelled in certain ways, and you gotta be really asleep, like just fucking droned out, not to ask yourself, what's the meaning behind it all? What's the meaning behind the word love? Right? My old one from 2011, something like that. My blast from the past. Remember I was saying I had a blast from the past? Well, that was a post that was put up on Facebook. They show you your freaking memories. Yeah. So, I think 11 or 12 years ago, I posted love equals leave out violence everywhere. Yeah, something like that, I can't remember. It's on Facebook, right, from 10, 12 years ago. And then today, well not today, but recently, after studying language, words, spells, magic, all this crazy weird stuff, vocabulary, right? Language. Love means language offers vast energies. Because language is words. Words are frequencies. Frequencies is energy. So, love translates to language offers vast energies. And we could just do a fun one. Love over violence every day. That's another one for love. Oh man. Yeah. So war. Remember I talked about perpetual energy within pictures and videos, right? Pictures in motion, perpetual motion, right? Pictures hold energy. This is a fact. I don't give a shit what anybody says. Pictures are batteries. When you look at a picture, the battery, the energy from that picture transfers to you, and now you take that energy that was held within that picture with you. And that picture can still do work thousands of years from now, if the translation is still there, if the languages haven't changed, right? So what we're seeing is a lot of images of people dying, just massacres, right? And that is charging everybody up, and that energy is going to be put to use real soon, everybody, if you allow it to be, right? Yeah. So war, the word itself, is like any other word. You got hate and you got love. Let's see. I forgot to. Yeah. Yeah. War. It's proof. That's another proof word, I guess we'll call them. I don't really know what to call these things. I don't really know what to call them anymore because I guess it's like the proof is in the word. So I call it a proof word, right? Because war tells us that words augment reality. It's like love tells us language offers vast energy. It's the exact same message. Right? Every message we get, every message I'm getting, translates into thoughts, said thoughts, augment your reality. This is the law of attraction, right? Because language alters worlds or augments worlds. Said thoughts augment reality. That's a star. So that's why they're paid so much money. Stars, they're called stars. Like, why is anybody that on TV called a star? Because TV is for telling a vision, and that vision is to be told. Right? They're said thoughts augment reality. So that's why they're called stars. Fuck, it's crazy, man. It's stupid crazy once you start unraveling it all. It's like fucking, you just roll the toilet paper and it's all covered in shit. You just kick it down the road and it keeps unraveling. It's fucking dumb. Right? So, if words augment reality, and that's the meaning of war, we could use this knowledge to augment reality, just using positivity instead of negativity. Right? We're being told right now that war is a negative term. It's a negative thing. But no, it's a fucking code that tells us that our words, our said thoughts, augment reality. So, it gets fucking bad, man. Because this, like, is what I mean. Right now, I've been filled with the bad hate, the badness. Because I've been thinking about all the bullshit that's been happening to humanity over the thousands of years because of the spells that they've placed on us. Right? And how many witches and wizards have died at the stake by the actual witches and wizards telling stories that are fake. Oh God, don't let the poetry come out of me. It's flowetry. No, just, I gotta hush on that stuff, man. Fuck, if I put all this to a song, I would be freaking, who knows? Maybe it'd just be super duper Christian rap. That'd be the label it would get, and nobody would listen to it. Or it'd be like straight up knowledge rap. Now, I'm not much for that. I don't want to be famous. I don't want to make billions and zillions and fucking, money shouldn't exist. Why the fuck do I want it? We should all be able to have some land to be able to grow our own fruits and vegetables on and raise our own livestock and just enjoy our ride on this rock together, right? Like, why in the hell do we all have to get up and go to work, man? We're all told that work is, this task that we have to do all the time as a job, right? Like, fucking man. And when work is there we go. I always said who offers real knowledge, but the world offers real knowledge. That's work. I don't know, maybe. I still like his work. My meaning for his work is his inner self, is who offers real knowledge. Because that is 100% fact. Right? I've learned all of this stuff over the last, well, I've really gone deep over the last year. Like, fucking wild, man. Yeah, it's strange. It's strange. Whenever I want to, I just tap in. Been doing it for years now. It sucks. I didn't like talking about it. So, masculinity. There's a word, right? They use that word to tell you this is how you should act in order to go to war, right? You're a man, this is masculine, this is, climbing this rope and doing all this basic training and all that. This proves your masculinity. Oh, you're a man, right? But masculinity is just masculinity, and that lenity is the ability to show compassion and love towards another person, right? So literally, they're telling you to masculinity when they tell you, oh, you're a man. This is what it means to be a man. Masculinity is a gauge of manhood, of manliness. No. Masculinity is just another tool of trickery, of deceit. Right? Like, good old deception, eh? God. Good old deception. Right? Could be. Who knows? I find it fitting. I really do. Femininity. That's another word. These are all words designed as separation. Right? Because when you have a masculine man who wants to do everything on his own, and he's very toxic, most masculine men don't get along with other people. Right? They're usually too confident for other people because, they've done a lot of manly things. They've done a lot of tough things, not necessarily manly things, because you don't really have to do those things to be a man. You gotta do those things to be tough, right? Like, in order to climb a rope 100 feet in the air, you gotta be pretty tough to do that, right? In order to carry another human being on your shoulders for miles, you gotta be pretty tough to do that. But you don't necessarily have to be a man, right? You necessarily don't have to mask your masculinity either. You don't have to hide your compassion to do those things, right? Femininity is all about, the word itself translates into women united. Again, it's just separation, right? Segregation from the other sex. It doesn't create any unity or actual equality. There is no real equality there, but there should be unity. Right? People should be able to unite and use each other's attributes to benefit one another. And they should be willing to do so freely. Right? We should be able to live in an environment, in an area where we should be able to talk to one another and say, hey, what are you good at? What's your skills? Right? And we all learn each other's skills, and we all use each other's skills to better our environment. Right? Oh, so and so down the way there, they're good at building fences, or they're good at whatever, man. Like this, it's all beneficial, right? But none of that's called humanity, right? Because it brings humans together to be united, right? Humanity. Right? It's better than femininity and masculinity. Way better. It's an inclusive word. And you don't hear much about it. It's like a taboo thing. And people are like, well, what are you talking about? I'm not a pussy. It's like you talk about humanity to a feminist woman or a masculine man, and they think you're just a pussy. No, I'm better than you. I'm not equal. All right. Okay, and that's why we can't have nice things. Yeah, that's why we need to be told what to do and how to think. Man, it sucks. But, anyways, such is, right? I wish people would understand, or understand, not understand, right? Understand, overstand, never understand, comprehend, right? Wish people would get it, man. There's codes in every word. There's a code. There's numerous codes in every word. 99% of them have a positive and a negative code attached to the word. One that they tell us, and one that they use to benefit themselves. That's what I've discovered so far. I can't say with certainty, but I'm saying it, and I'm pretty damn certain, so. Like, what do you think, right? This type of stuff just comes to me out of the blue, man. Anyways, been a slice. Let's hope I actually put this one up on the internet. Ding ding. Be well, be blessed. Love to all is the answer that's best. Keep doing great things, everybody. Keep talking about great things. Keep thinking about them, talking about them. Projection is injection, right? Yeah, make little funny sayings that are just positive, that manifest positivity, right? There's nothing wrong with it. And eventually, it'll all catch on. Hopefully. Oh man, you know. People gotta stop killing each other, right? So, anyways, keep doing great things, everybody. And can't do great things, do small things. Like I said, talk about them and stuff. And in the end, it pays, right? And remember to stand up for what's right. Because if you're not standing up for what's right, then you're wrong. And who wants to be wrong? Peace.